A tragedy on the 4th of July, gunfire breaking out overnight at a short-term rental, killing a juvenile and injuring 5 other people in Columbus. We're told 250 people were there for a party. It's good to have you with us tonight at 11. I'm Colin Dorsey. Yolanda has the night off. Well, this all happening just after 2:30 this morning on Wilson Avenue. That's on the city's south side. 10 TV's Carly Dion is digging into what we know about that case tonight. Carly?
Well, Colin, as of tonight, Columbus police are still trying to track down the person responsible for this shooting. But a man hired to work security for the party last night explained what went wrong.
It was a lot of folks in there and everybody was having fun until the wrong crowd showed up and everything just literally went left.
Earl Jones says he was hired to work security for a party at a home on Wilson Avenue Thursday night. He says he and 2 other guards had a thorough system of patting each person down before they entered the party. At one point, the host asked them to allow some people to enter without being checked.
We were instructed that certain people were allowed certain privileges of not having to go through the security process. They were just able to enter and leave at their own free will.
Later that night, the party took a turn just after 2:30 a.m.
All you could hear was chaos, gunshots everywhere. First we thought it was fireworks, but then when it was that close, we realized.
This video from a witness shows the chaos unfolding. Jones says shots were fired both inside and outside the home. He says he did all he could to help the victims.
Our help wasn't enough for one of the victims.
When police got to the scene, they found 3 victims with gunshot wounds. One of them, a juvenile, did not survive. 3 more people with gunshot wounds were also taken to nearby hospitals. The 5 who were injured are all expected to survive.
This is really a day of celebrating freedom, and now someone who was free lost their life. So young at that, he was so young, he just looked like a kid.
Jones says people with guns on them seem to be getting younger and younger.
We had a guy hide a gun in his hoodie to try to get through the security process, and I'm like, dude, you're like 18, how you even got this gun? And he's like, don't worry about it, and then he walked away.
He says he even caught teens with semi-automatic hand rifles and Glock switches on their guns.
The ones we caught, but the ones that got to avoid our process inevitably caused this night to go the way it did, and people lost their lives.
And police still have not been able to identify that juvenile who died. Anyone with additional information on the shooting is asked to contact the Columbus Police Homicide Unit or remain anonymous and submit a tip through Central Ohio Crime Stoppers. Carly Dion, 10 TV News.
Carly, thanks. Well, in a statement, Columbus police are asking parents and guardians to be vigilant, know where your children are, and know who they're with. Also, talk to them about the dangers of settling disputes through violence. You can read the full statement right now inside this story on 10tv.com.